There's more to love on All My Children.
Dick Cavett is going to be at my disco tonight.
Erica's in hot water this time.
My coming to your disco is a lie.
It'll be an incredible experience.
All My Children, more till love in the afternoon.
1 hour from...
You think you can buy me?
I'll give you $10,000 to come up with the killer or the diamonds.
You just bought me.
Burt Reynolds as Seamus, today on the 4:30 movie.
What are you doing?
Me? Bake with lard? I prefer vegetable shortening.
Lard in my baking, I use vegetable shortening.
I can't always bake, so I depend on Sunshine. Compare labels. Some companies bake with lard, but Sunshine brand cookies and crackers are baked with 100% vegetable shortening. And ingredients like real chocolate chips and real skim milk cheese. I care about that.
I just care about how they taste.
Sunshine brand, baked with 100% vegetable shortening, not lard.
Arm & Hammer? Why? Why an Arm & Hammer laundry detergent?
Because you need it. You've got 2 laundry problems. Ground-in dirt from the kids, odors from the grown-ups.
Dirt and odors, 2 big problems.
Solve them both with Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. It's got tough cleaners and brighteners, plus baking soda in a formula nobody else has. Cleans and deodorizes.
Dirt's gone, odor's gone. That's why there's an Arm & Hammer laundry detergent.
And it's non-polluting.
Name that tune tonight at 7:30.
This is Junior Partner Pyramid. Today's special guests are 11-year-old Marla Wygant and her mother Maureen, playing against 10-year-old Doug Hara and his mother Diane. And now, here is your host, Dick Hara.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you, Bob Clayton. It is indeed the Junior Partner Pyramid, which is sort of a different spin to the regular version of the pyramid game. This week, all of our teams are made up of a child and any member of the family. The family plays for the entire show, and the team that earns the most money returns tomorrow to play against another family team. Now, any family that goes all the way to the top of the big pyramid takes that money, clutches it to their heart, and flees the place immediately with great plans of how to spend it, I would imagine. I hate to talk about that ahead of time, Diane. You and Doug have done very well so far. You've accumulated quite a bit of money. You're reasonably happy at this point?
Yes.
So far, so good? Doug, how old are you?
10.
Let me meet the lady and her mother who are going to compete against you. This is Maureen Wygant and her daughter, is it Marla? Is that right? How old are you, Marla?
11.
Have you practiced this game?
A lot.
Have you taught your mother everything you know?
Yeah.
It's usually the case we find that the kids are the coaches. Maureen, are you ready to go at this thing?
I think I am. She is. I don't know about me.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because of the kids' age, we're giving you 35 seconds to play the game. I will review the subjects. You know, you can pick a 7 out of there and designate that one for the 7. If you get them all, then it's a $500 bonus. But we'll kick that around when I get there. Let's look at the subjects first of all. We have a dog's life, gray matter, big shots, make-believe people, beneath the surface. It needs some oil. And we'll start with Diane and remind you again about the big 7 if you want it.
We'll take a dog's life, please.
Okay. Describe for your son these things you might say to a dog. You'll have 35 seconds in which to do so. If you read part of the answer or convey the essence of the answer or make a mistake, the bird rings out like that. Doug, she's going to describe these things you might say to a dog. Ready? Go.
Don't stand up, but...
Sit down. Sit.
Don't walk, but... hurry up.
Run. Trot. Heel.
If you want something, I want you to dash for it.
Fetch.
No.
Run.
Plead.
Yell.
Plead for it.
Ask.
Pass. I'm going to give you food, and you're going to...
Eat it.
Okay. I want you to show me where something is. I want you to blank at it.
Well, it's a tough category. Difficult to go. Diane, Maureen, Marla, and Doug, let me remind you, when you're over at the tables, you can use your hands, you can gesticulate, you can, that's something that you forgot in that round. You could have gone, what am I doing? Pointing and so forth. Don't forget that you can do that over there. Maureen, which one of these do you want?
We like to try big shots.
All right, describe these things that are big. These are things that are big. Ready? Go.
Not the sea, but the...
Ocean.
A big ape.
Gorilla.
Right. A tall hill.
Mountain.
Right. The biggest mammal lives in the sea.
Whale.
Right. Another word for the world. A mother.
Earth.
Right. The Goodyear big thing in the sky. Right. Place where you go to watch a football game.
Stadium.
There it is, right on the nose. Perfect score. We have 4 subjects left over here. Doug, which one would you like?
Beneath the surface.
Okay, I'll remind you again about the 7. Anytime you feel like it in this game and the next one, you could designate one as a bonus. Describe these things found underground. Things found underground. Ready? Go.
Under our apartment, Ed lives...
Basement.
Right. Not a tomato.
Roots. Carrot.
Grows under the ground.
Potato.
Right. In Subway, what is a Subway? It's
Tunnel.
right. You said it before. A carrot is a...
Vegetable.
No,
Root.
right. Pirates...
Treasure.
Right. Not a rock, but a...
Stone.
Right. A blank...
Mine, yeah.
I was gonna say a gold.
Yeah, you got your blank in the wrong spot. Yeah.
I know.
9 to 7 there. Marla?
We want make-believe people.
Describe these things kids like to make believe they are. I think that's terrible English or something. It sounds like it came out backwards. Describe these things kids like to make believe they are. Ready? Go.
All right. Not a princess, but a
Prince.
mother.
Queen.
Not a doctor, but a
Nurse.
Yippee-I-O.
A cowboy.
The Incredible
Hulk.
He marches.
Soldier.
The head of the school.
Headmaster principal.
Sherlock Holmes is a
Detective.
Wow. Marla, you and your mom have a chance to pick up a bonus of $500 if you do that one more time for a perfect score of 21, or as far as that goes, anybody anytime gets 21 gets the bonus. Doug and Diane have gray matter, and it needs some oil now.
It needs some oil.
Okay. You want to give or receive here?
I'll give.
Describe for your son these things that squeak or squeal. Things that squeak or squeal. Ready? Go.
You wear it on your foot.
this.
I'm wearing one.
A shoe.
Okay. An animal. Oink, oink.
Pig.
A small woman. A young woman.
Teenager.
Marla. Shirley.
Temple.
No. Pass. An instrument with strings, and you play it with a bow.
Violin.
You go from one floor to another, and you walk up.
Elevator.
No,
Stairs.
you walk up them. Okay. In The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, what a shame.
He's a girl. I should have said not a boy.
Diane, let me help you with one thing. If you'd said to Doug, not a boy, but a girl, no, you wouldn't finish it up. He would have filled it in, probably. Folks, you've won this round. You have a chance to play again, so it's not all that bad. But we do have players over there that can come up with a perfect score. It's gray matter. Determine now, Maureen, whether you want to give or receive, please. All right, you've already won, so that situation's well in hand. You're going to play for $2,500, but here's a $500 bonus coming up if you can get all 7. Describe these things that rhyme with the word gray. These things rhyme with the word gray. Ready? Go.
You serve something on a serving...
Tray.
You buy something, you...
Pay for it.
Go out and...
Play.
March, April...
May.
If it's all right with me, I say it's...
Okay.
The trees do this.
Sway.
Hip, hip.
Hooray.
You got it. Okay. Not only is it a win, it's a bonus. Let's go to the winner's circle and try for the big money.
Now that my Melissa's drinking more, she needs something that will really help keep her dry. And when it comes to dry, I use nothing but Johnson's disposable diapers. The diaper with pulling action. Johnson's has 2 layers of padding. Special pulling action absorbs irritating wetness into the bottom layer, away from baby's tender skin. Let the diaper with pulling action help keep your baby nice and dry. Only from Johnson & Johnson.
It wasn't love at first sight. A tampon without an applicator? Not me. But that woman gynecologist who designed Obi sure knew something. I found out Obi is tampon protection, pure and simple. It's rolled in layers that give you more from the tampon, and it doesn't need an applicator. It's simple and super comfortable. Obi tampons by a woman gynecologist and Johnson & Johnson. Tampon protection, pure and simple.
Folks, behind you, when these things begin to turn around, or behind you, I should say, Marla, there in front of your mother, you'll notice that the prices have gone up slightly, so there's a little more money you can accumulate. If you go all the way to the top, you win $2,500. In the next attempt, if you're lucky enough to get back here, it'll be a $5,000 prize. In the meantime, you've won $500. If there's a mistake along the way, the buzzer sounds like that, you promise me you won't hold on tight, you'll relax. Okay? Good luck. Here's your first subject. Go!
The teller, money.
Parts of a bank.
I wear feathers on my head and I go woo, 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 woo. And I go out and scout people and I...
An Indian.
Yeah. Beverly Sills.
Famous singers.
Right. The letters, words, definitions.
Parts in a dictionary.
Right. The Emmys, the
Awards.
Tonys. Jack, a present. Jack, old papers and old papers. Books.
Things you read. Things...
Packed clothes. Packed
that are folded.
books. Jack.
Pass.
That's it.
Good clue. Give you a real good clue.
I don't know whether you said folded clothes or whatever, packed clothes, but Jack. Does that mean anything to you, Jack? Keeping your mind very open? Well, Cracker Jack is another, but Jack was a sort of Secret Service clue she gave you. There is a fictional character who lived somewhere. His name was Jack. Where did he live? Jack in the box.
Oh.
Now it becomes abundantly apparent. You've won $1,250. We'll be back to play again right after this. That was perfect. Chocolate. Cheese comes in a box sometimes. Everything comes in a box. Cereal box.
Have you tried that new chunky soup?
Yes, Mom.
I love all those chunks of beef.
Beef?
Wide noodles, creamy stroganoff-style sauce.
Mom, my new chunky has chunks of ham.
Ham?
And plump butter beans.
So why do they call it chunky beef with noodle soup?
They don't. It's called chunky ham and butter bean.
Are you sure?
Chunky beef with noodles and chunky ham and butter bean. New from Campbell. And just enough for one.
In the basket.
Okay.
Down, sport.
Okay.
Later. It's almost mealtime. Sometimes you gotta say no to kids. Take snacks. I say when, and then it's Hostess. Fresh, wholesome Hostess meets my tough standards, and theirs. Twinkies cakes with creamed filling, chocolatey cupcakes, real fruit pies. Freshness never tasted so good, right?
Right!
So when I say yes, it's Hostess.
Poochki, poochki, poochki.
Butter.
Jennifer, you said butter.
Butter.
You didn't say that, you did.
Butter.
Nah, you're parquet margarine.
Butter.
Light, smooth, creamy butter.
Parquet.
Parquet margarine from Kraft. The flavor says...
Butter.
There's always one that stands out in the crowd. Now, through October 6th,
JCPenney is the one, with 20% off on all our pantyhose, 99 cents and up. Even the cotton shaper pantyhose. And 20% off on all our panties, too. Briefs or bikinis, sensible panties or sensational panties. This is one sale you won't walk away from.
This is JCPenney.
All right, folks, we have some new subjects up here, and we'll start with Maureen and Marla in a moment after I review the subjects. I want to remind all four of you that nobody's picked a 7 yet. One of those categories you may like. Maybe you don't like any of them, I don't know. But take the one you like the best and say that's the one we want to play for a 7, a possible bonus. We have Laugh It Up, Play Ball, Fair Trade, Flower People, May I Cut In, Clean Up Your Act, and Maureen, I'll ask you to make the first choice.
We're going to try our 7 on play ball.
Play ball it is. If you get 7 out of 7, then you'll win a $500 bonus. And Marla, she's going to describe for you these games played with a ball. You may use the word ball in your description if you want to. That's caution, don't use the other word. Some people just do a flip-flop. Describe these games played with a ball. You may use the word ball in your description. Ready? Go.
With a racket over the net.
Tennis.
Right. A touchdown.
Football.
Right. You tee off.
Golf.
Right. You dribble down the floor.
Basketball.
Right. You hit the pins.
Bowling.
Okay. Throw and
catch.
What team I was on? What kind of ball?
Volleyball.
Right. All right. What I love to see, it's terrible. It doesn't matter whether there's any money involved, just the win. Everybody smiles from ear to ear. The rest of the time, such tenseness. All right, we've got Diane and Doug. You've got Laugh It Up, Fair Trade, Flower People, May I Cut In and Clean Up Your Act.
We'll take Fair Trade on the big 7.
All right, you two will play for a bonus. If you get 7 out of 7, $500. Describe these things you get from other countries. Things you get from other countries. Ready? Go.
It makes me smell beautiful. I put it all
perfume.
over my body. Okay. Fuel.
Gas.
No.
Car.
We get from the Arabian countries. Fuel.
Gas.
For gasoline. To make gasoline out of. Crisis.
Gas.
Pass.
Fuel.
Crackers and.
Milk.
No. Hors d'oeuvres.
Cookies.
Crackers and.
Dip.
No. The dip is made out of. Pass. Okay. Tires. It makes tires.
Rubber.
Oh, Doug.
Oil.
You dropped out on her, Doug. She was trying to get you from whence came gas, and that they make it out of oil. You know that as well as you know your own name.
Yeah.
We'll pick it up in the next round. Think positively. Marla, what do you want?
Laugh It Up.
Laugh It Up it is. Describe these things that make kids laugh. Things that make kids laugh. Ready? Go.
Tickle.
Ooh.
The Fonz.
Not a riddle, but
A rhyme.
with a punchline.
A joke. A burp.
Yeah. And Edith and Meathead.
Archie Bunker.
A fairy tale is
A story.
the famous comedian, a wild and crazy guy.
Oh. I don't remember. Oh.
Marla, this is what we call a generation gap. All right, it's 13-2. Doug, you got a chance to shorten up on their lead here. Which one of these do you want?
Flower People.
Okay. Describe for your mother these things associated with flowers. Things associated with flowers. Ready? Go.
You plant the
seeds.
Right. The flowers grow in a. We have
Flower
one. No. We have one in our
Garden.
backyard. Right. A little bug comes along and stings you. What is it
A
called?
bee.
Right. Not summer, winter, or fall.
Spring.
Right. The long, thin part of the flower. What's it
Stem.
called? Right. What do they do? The flowers
grow.
Right. We have We have it in the country house. It's...
Ah, sprinklers. Tough one to describe. We got May I Cut In and Clean Up Your Act. You got one last shot here. Let's give it a go. Which one will it be?
Clean Up Your Act.
Okay, do you want to give or receive, Doug?
Receive.
Okay. Diane, describe for him these things associated with soap. Things associated with soap. Ready? Go.
Okay, water coming down on my
Shower.
head. Okay. Light in a bathtub, you put, it makes...
Shampoo, bubbles, bubble bath.
Okay. Faucets and water coming out and... Okay. You wash yourself because you are...
Clean.
No, you want to
Dirty.
get clean, you are. Okay. A cage, a type, the soap is in the shape of a...
A soapbox.
No,
a square, a rectangle.
No, a blank of soap.
Bar.
Good. You wash the dishes with a soap and
a sponge, a scrub brush.
Okay.
You got it, folks. You got a point lead there. Diane and Doug, this doesn't look too encouraging. Jerry, how much money did they win yesterday? $925? So it isn't going to be a total loss, but I'm preparing you for a loss because I think the way they've been playing, 2 answers in 35 seconds is not going to be that tough. You won a good deal of money, and our thanks, and we'll see now if we can't root for Maureen and Marla to come over and beat us out of a lot of big money, all right? Who's going to go for the thing, all right? Describe these things that interrupt other things. Things that interrupt other things, and we need a score of 15. Ready? Go.
Coffee.
A fire, the noise on the truck.
Siren.
That's got it. Okay, you folks are the winner. You're trying out for $5,000.
It's the fun part.
Take the carrots, Betsy. They're 2 for $1.
Thanks, Polly. Anything extra helps.
With prices going up, everyone's looking for extra value. Probably why I'm selling so much does, and they're giving an even better value today. Just look at these new Royal Heritage glasses.
Looks expensive.
Why, Royal Heritage has got to be the prettiest does glass ever. Beautiful pattern, handsome crown base, antique color. Perfect for any table. Sturdy, too. Plus, does really gets clothes spanking clean. See? Why, folks tell me they'd buy does for the cleaning alone. But now there's this beautiful new Royal Heritage glass, too. Makes today's does an even better value.
Look at all those cakes. They're for the cake sale, Mrs. Olson.
Wish your coffee were as good as your cakes.
He's right. My coffee's not so good.
Ever try Folgers? Coffee's coffee. Oh, no. Folgers has a special blend no other coffee matches. The best I've ever tasted.
What's mountain grown?
The richest, most aromatic kind of coffee. Nothing's better for coffee than fresh mountain air and sunshine. You try it.
Smells good.
Tastes rich. Delicious. Why not a cake and coffee sale?
Get delicious mountain-grown Folgers and make your next pot of coffee your best pot of coffee.
Good night, kids.
Dear, the club dance starts in 1 hour.
Ooh. Have a good time.
Gretchen Clark needs Coast Deodorant Soap, the eye-opener. A crisp, exhilarating scent and handfuls of bubbly lather make you feel more than clean. Refreshing Coast, it actually brings you back to life.
Let's go, Harold. I've got my dancing shoes on tonight.
Bring yourself back to life. Coast Deodorant Soap, the eye-opener.
Let me explain something. This hasn't happened in our little experimentation with mothers and daughters and fathers and sons and family playing this thing. In a day, if you win 2 plateaus of the game, you can go up to $5,000. You've already won the first big pyramid, $2,500. So that means having won twice, you can try for $5,000. What have I done? They didn't win the first time. Beg your pardon. If you win the chance at both times, I'm not clear on that myself yet. But you have won the opportunity both times. So this time, having done the first round, you now have a chance to go for the $5,000. Sorry about that. I'm worse off than you are. You all right? You said you were less nervous this time.
I'm fine.
Cool. Could you please give me some friendly advice? I'm really old. Much good luck. All right, here's your first subject. Go.
Steel, iron,
kinds of
copper.
metals.
I roar and I have a big mane.
Lion would say.
The father, the mother,
Parts of family.
the son. Skeletons, ghosts.
Scary things.
Polished shoes.
Things that are shiny.
A woman's girdle.
Things that are tight.
Congratulations. Very nicely done. That's beautiful. You all right? Why don't you sit down here? Your cheeks have gone bzz, 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 bzz. Hey, I'm sorry about fouling up the road. I thought you could share the joy here. That's kind of nice. You know, it's always nice after you've battled with somebody over a thing to have the other guy that you have a warm feeling for win. How are you?
Nervous.
No, you're nervous. You weren't nervous before.
Right.
No, what I had in mind was correct, but I verbalized it wrong. You have won $5,000, and in a second or two, I'd like to find out what the two of you plan to do with it. And you catch your breath in the meantime, okay? We'll be right back. Don't run away. Oh. Sometimes the...
30 seconds left.
Yeah, you had 30 seconds. I thought you did it half the time.
Fantastic.
Up to bed, sweetheart.
Fisher-Price believes a small child needs someone even smaller to care for.
You look exhausted.
So we made my sleepy baby delicious to hug, with eyes that drowse shut as she seems to drift off to sleep.
No nonsense now.
In you go.
Sweet dreams, my sleepy baby.
My Sleepy Baby by Fisher-Price.
Today, I get Dad up early.
Neat trick if you can do it.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls can.
Open your eyes to a wonderful show. See the magic of pop and fresh dough. Watching them rise, then what a surprise.
Dad?
Cinnamon rolls.
See them disappear before your eyes.
Hey, what got me up so early?
Roll call.
You can make magic, you know, with the magic of pop and fresh dough.
Try it.
Now, tell me the truth. Before you came here, did you talk at all about if you won?
No.
You never mentioned it?
Not really.
That's not a bad idea because it can be sort of scary. Now that you've won,
All we talked about was if we get on the show. If we get on the show.
now that you've done it and you've won the $5,000, what do you plan to do with it?
College.
You'll save it, put it aside?
Not all of it. My half. Her half.
Are you going to college, too?
No.
No, I think probably, let me see, what are you, 11, was it? So it's about 7 years you can put it away or put it inside.
Plenty of interest, right?
I'm sure that they'll have some advice for you. Thank you. It was very nicely done. We'll see you again the next time. For now, so long.
First of all, Doug Hara has won the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand. Other consolation prizes today are Z-Brick brand facing brick. Add character and charm to your walls and create a beautiful new living environment. Z-Brick, the last word in wall covering. And from the Jovan collection for men, Musk Oil, Sex Appeal, Monsieur Jovan, and Sports Scent for men. Plus, True Test Easy Care Latex Flat Enamel combines the flat finish of latex with the scrubbability of enamel exclusively from True Value hardware stores. Also, Blue Ribbon California almonds, whole, blanched, sliced, or slivered. Blue Ribbon is nuts, fine California almonds. And Double Bubble, the original bubble gum, money-saving trick-or-treat bags of Double Bubble now at supermarkets everywhere. And dip in the kind of dips you make yourself, like new Kraft ready-to-serve dipped creamy cucumber with onion.
Tomorrow, is Stanley ready to give his all to make Helen happy on The Ropers? And can Hannigan's defective detectives ride rings around a motorcycle gang and rescue Nick's niece on Detective School? Followed by a madcap cruise on the Love Boat. Then get set for suspense when the Hearts take in an abandoned child on Heart to Heart. Now stay tuned for Ryan's Hope. next on ABC.